What's up, fam? Welcome back to the YouTube. I'm coming to you live from a hotel room here in Virginia to do this ALPHALETE haul for y'all. I was actually just at my best friend's wedding for the whole week, and I just wanted to make sure that I could dive into all these pieces for you and get this YouTube video up and edited. I'm going to be editing all day on the plane tomorrow to make sure this gets up to y'all ASAP. This is going to be a fantastic launch. This is the first launch that ALPHALETE is doing since the rebrand. If you haven't gotten the whole rundown on the rebrand yet, then definitely go check out Christian Guzman's YouTube. He has some videos really talking a lot about what ALPHALETE is trying to do here. After 10 years in the industry, I think it's so important for an activewear brand to really center itself on its mission, and the fact that ALPHALETE's really just coming back to being an activewear brand for athletes is it's really important to me. As an athlete and as someone who came into this space who was really looking for activewear that obviously makes you feel hot but is actually going to help you train well, is going to make you feel really good when you are in the gym working hard. This kind of rebrand and a launch that is full of activewear that you can actually go work out in, run in, that you can lift in, like the things that we are doing as athletes. It's so important to me. So I'm super excited to share this with y'all as an ALPHALETE affiliate. So yes, I do have a code. It is Monarch, and that was the code I had 3 years ago. So it's really exciting to be able to bring that back. So let's dive into the try on haul. Now, first and foremost, my stats. I am 5'3", I am currently 125 pounds, and I am growing. So I am a little bit in between sizes at the moment. I plan to compete at the end of the year. So when I buy pieces, I am buying either small or extra small, keeping in mind that my size really does change a lot through the off season and the on season, and I do need clothes to wear in both seasons. So I thought it was a great opportunity for me to be able to buy some pieces in different sizes and compare for y'all what they are on the body that I'm in right now, which is a little bit thicker, a little bit bigger than I tend to be when I am not only prepping, but just like kind of maintaining year round and not in my growing phase. So I feel like I can give some really great insight, especially with like the leggings right now. It's going to help you really understand if you are in between sizes as well, if you want to size up or size down. So definitely keep that in mind. So let's talk about the bras. I did get some DMs asking about the Lina Bra, and it is the bra that I am currently wearing right now. It is in the tenacity fabric, if I am not mistaken. You can actually view all of these pieces. I'll put the link in the description here, but you can view all of these pieces and all of the details already here on the ALPHALETE website. This bra is rated an AB cup. It has movable straps, but not adjustable straps. So you're not gonna be able to shorten the straps, but you can move them to the center and farther apart. I really like the fit of this bra. I think it's really attractive. I am a C cup, but I am a small C, so I do still find it very supportive. My boobs are also fake, so there's that. They're gonna stay very much so in position for the most part, but I like the silhouette of this bra. I like the fabric of this bra. The tenacity fabric is being used here throughout this collection a lot, so it's very buttery soft. I will say that with this fabric, I don't really like to take the bra pads out. I'm a big fan of wearing bra pads and everything. We'll talk a little bit about that more with the Amplify Bra that's coming out as well, but with this one, I like the silhouette. I like the cut. This is my favorite kind of style of sports bra in general. Just kind of, you know, it shows off the tatas, not super tight. It's not digging in on the lats. If you have bigger lats, I tend to have, you know, pretty sizable lats in the off season for my size, and that's what really steers me towards selecting the size small in all of my bras. So I think this is a very true to size fit, and if you are a C cup, you can probably get away with this being quite comfortable for you. It's not necessarily going to be super supportive for something like a run, but you are going to have a fine time getting lifted in this and still feeling supported if you are a C cup. Whether you're a natural C cup or a fake C cup like myself, I do think that this can still be worn by a C cup and have, you know, a moderate amount of support. I got this bra in black, but it comes in most of the colors that are available for this launch, which are going to be Aurora, this beautiful lime green, black, canary yellow, dark navy, Malibu pink, and white. So those are the main colors for most of the pieces that are going to be in this launch of the tenacity fabric. Now let's move on to the interval bra, and I really was excited about this, and it didn't disappoint. I very much like the cut of this bra. I like that it's in the tenacity fabric as well. I don't think that we need to have any tighter or compressive of a fabric with this style bra. I would say that this bra actually runs a little bit large. Again, I got a small in this bra, and I found that the back strap right here, right in the middle, doesn't fit tight at all. It actually fits a little bit loose. I would prefer slightly looser than slightly tighter in this case, because like I said, again, it's not digging into the lats or anything. But because this is a very stretchy and buttery fabric, I think I could get away with actually potentially still sizing down in this one. But in prep, I don't think that I'm going to be able to wear this small in this one because it does run a little bit big. So that's that on that, but I would say it's a very attractive cut. I love how it comes up a little bit higher on the torso and really is just like tucked right in what I would say is like the boob crease area. It's like goes right up to that spot without there being any danger of like under boob or slippage. That's really important to me as well, especially when it comes to just like a push day, when you're doing anything like an incline press, an overhead press, right? Like if you're lifting your arms, you don't want to have a chance of like just boob slipping out of there. And I do find with this bra, there's still a lot of security there. Even if it is a little bit big, I don't feel like I'd have any issue with doing any kind of overhead movements. So I think it's a very beautiful bra. And I actually like it a little bit more than the Lina Bra. So it really just depends on if you're the type of person who likes a low cut bra or a high cut bra. I think that this shape is a little bit more unique compared to a lot of other pieces that I already have. So if I'm trying to kind of differentiate my gym wardrobe, I'm probably gonna lean towards the interval bra because I like the uniqueness of it. I like the shape of it. I think it's very, very flattering. And the only thing with the interval bra is that it comes in less colors, but it comes in one of my favorite colors of this launch, which is Blue Bonnet. Lina Bra actually doesn't come in Blue Bonnet. So interval has black, Blue Bonnet, dark navy, Malibu pink, and white. Next up we have the Amplify Open Back Bra. Open back bra. And I was so excited about this because again, I love a nice little minimal sports bra here in the front. Again, this is rated an AB cup, similar to that of the Lina Bra and the interval bra. And as a C cup, I find this just fine in terms of support. The only thing that kind of miffed me was the bra pad. So this is the bra pad for the Amplify bra, and this is the bra pad for the interval bra. This is like a really nice insert. It's like a buttery soft insert. I think it has just like a different quality to it. This one just feels a little bit more stiff. The edges are a little bit more noticeable through the Amplify fabric. And I know that with the Tenacity fabric, you're going to see a little bit of an outline on things a lot, just like all over the body, because it is that very buttery, soft, thin fabric. But just because the Amplify is compressive doesn't mean that it's hiding these more thick edges, more evident, obvious edges. So I actually took the pads out of my Amplify bra. I'm someone who leaves pads in. I took it out of my Amplify bra, and that's probably how I'll wear it because this is just too big of an insert to fit in that smaller space. But I would like to see these inserts with this design, this fabric. I just think they're less noticeable with this type of pad, this shape of pad. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm picky about my inserts because I do leave them in. As someone who leaves them in, I don't like the Amplify open back inserts, and I think it takes away a little bit of my love for that bra, my potential love for that bra. Still a good bra. Is it like my 10 out of 10 option? No. Do I think you should get the Lina Bra or the interval bra over the Amplify bra? Yeah, I do. Even if you want to get like a matching set and do the Amplify shorts or Amplify leggings in one of the colorways from this launch, I do think you're gonna have a better time matching the colors of a Lina Bra or an interval bra than the Amplify bra. It's just not my favorite. Not my favorite, personally. The Amplify open back bra comes in black, Bloom, which is this beautiful hot pink, Blue Bonnet, Canary Yellow, Ride, which is more of a gray color, Rose, white, and that is it. Rose is also this very pretty light pink. So lots of pinks in this launch. I think there's 2 different pinks in this launch. So if you're a pink girl, you're really gonna like this launch. Now let's talk tops. I did get the Flex Tank. I got the standard version, not the long version. I'm not really one for longer tops, especially just when training. I get very, very overheated. So I kind of like a crop top on occasion if I'm gonna wear it on a colder day. I don't want it to be so long that it's covering the top of my leggings. I got mine in a size small. I think it's pretty true to size here. It's a little bit looser in the waist for me. It's not super fitted and tight all the way down, which is fine. I actually kind of like the look of it. And when pairing it with an Amplify short, I think it looks very athletic because it doesn't come with any like bra pads or anything like that. It's just a tank. It's a fitted tank, and I enjoy it. Again, not one of my favorite pieces of the launch. I wouldn't reach for it over many things. I wouldn't reach for it over the baby tees, for example, and we'll dive into those. But I do like that it is going to stop right above the legging for me. As someone with a shorter torso, it's gonna stop right above the legging. If you have a longer torso, it's definitely gonna be more of a crop. It is its own fabric. It's not Tenacity, it's not Amplify. It's just kind of its own thing, but it will pair very nicely with other Tenacity fabrics. You're gonna be finding this no matter really what your bust size is. It's not super low scoop, and I did find that my lats had plenty of room to breathe in this. It wasn't, you know, digging in any way, shape, or form. So very true to size, very basic tank. The Flex Tank comes in black, dark navy, Ride, rose, and white. Now let's talk about the baby tee, because I really, really like the baby tee. And I'm not usually a t-shirt person when it comes to actually training in the gym. Most of the time it's gonna come off after like my first or second exercise. But I love the fit of this, I love the look of it. And more I've been wearing a lot more tees from activewear brands during my day-to-day as just like my casual t-shirt. So I would consider this to be in the category of basics for me, even though it's not in ALPHALETE's basics category. And I do think this is a fabulous yellow. I think this is a perfect yellow for spring, and just in general, this yellow is going to be a very nice yellow on many skin tones. So not only is the fit fantastic, but the color of this baby tee is fantastic. I got my baby tee in extra small because most of the time I don't have a struggle with baby tees digging into lats the way that tanks do. Like I said, the flex tank I got in small, and I think the other tank top that I also got in a small. The tanks are usually the hit and miss for me because of that digging in that will happen. Because of the baby tees fit higher neck and the way that they can just, you know, be very fitted to you with that sleeve all the way up, I don't experience any kind of lat dig, and I do find the top to be incredibly flattering. I think it is cut in the right place. I like where it hits at the shoulder. If you have delts, if you're trying to show off your delts, then I do think that it is very flattering. It kind of draws the eye there by cutting right at this line, very similar to this tank. I will say the only thing I don't love is that there's like almost like a little flare that happens because of this seam, but it's not a make or break for me. It really isn't a make or break. I don't need it to be perfectly like sucked to the delt on every single tank. And I really like this very subtle detailing here. I don't know what this is, but this like kind of rubber detailing to me always just feels, I wouldn't say expensive, but it just feels finished in a different way than a sewn logo. So I am gonna try to do my best not to dry this one on high heat. But yeah, this is very true to size. I like the fabric of this. Again, this isn't like an Amplify fabric. It's not a tenacity fabric. It says on the website that it is their signature fabric reimagined to offer a new look. It is 94% cotton, so mainly a cotton t-shirt with 6% spandex that's going to give you that nice little stretch. Waist length, so not a crop top, really should hit right where those leggings start. And again, like the color here is fantastic. This comes in blue bonnet, canary yellow, rose, and that's it. That's it. So not a lot of neutrals in this one. Really just a baby tee for the launch in the really pretty colors. It's going to complement the Amplify pieces as well. I really like it with a black bottom. I actually wore them setting up for the wedding. I wore this setting up for the wedding in black shorts, but I think this pairs beautifully with blue bonnet, and I also think this pairs actually quite beautifully. Of course, my camera died in the middle of that. What I was saying was that I think that the canary yellow and bloom also go so well together. For spring, and just anybody with cool undertones I think can get kind of afraid to wear yellows. I think this is a really good yellow for people with cool undertones, and people with cool undertones also look really good in these like bright magenta type pinks. If you're a cool tone girly, dark hair, dark brows, light eyes, this will be it. I'm a winter. My color analysis is a winter, so I'm like leaning into these colors, and I think they look great. I think they look great. Now to wrap up with the tops, the basics Cami tank, and again, this is like, it's almost there for me, but I think the push tank from the previous launch was definitely the tank, and this one in black maybe is really solid. Again, it doesn't have any pads or anything like that in it. I really love the color bloom. I think this is a great color in general. I don't regret getting it in this color because it's beautiful, but I do think if I'm gonna get a basics piece, I'm probably going to stick to more neutrals like the black. I think I would like this better if it was in black because I do feel a little bit nippy in it in the bloom, and I don't really want to have to go through the process of like wearing cakes or, you know, the sticky boobies as I call them underneath this to like hide that. So it's still a solid piece, but I don't like that I feel so nippy in it, and I do think that the length is a little tad too long for me. I think I could tuck it into a sweat short or sweatpants in general and have it be something that I kind of liked for maybe training in the winter time. But for summer, I'm probably just, I'm gonna try to tuck it, fold it up, and crop it. I don't like where it hits. I think it's just a little bit too long for a short torso girly. But if you are a long torso girly, this might actually be a basic piece for you that you love. It might be exactly where you want it to hit. I think for you it would probably hit, if you have a long torso, right at the top of the legging, maybe a little bit past that, but it wouldn't go as far down to the top of your hip like it does for me. So not adjustable, not my favorite piece. It comes in black, bloom, blue bonnet ride, and white. If you like a basic tank, need a basic tank, go for it. Just not a standout piece for me. Moving on to the shorts. I actually got 2 Amplify Contour shorts because I haven't had new Amplify shorts in a very long time. So I don't have the Amplify Contour legging, but let me say this. We all know the Amplify is good. We all know the Amplify is great. We've all loved Amplify for years. There's really not much I need to tell you about Amplify or the Amplify legging. Like, what do I need to say? What do I need to say? It's your classic butt scrunched seamless legging. It's going to be flattering. It's going to hit you in all the right places. I do think that they've worked to really improve it. I love that the waistband is a little bit more complex than it was at the beginning of Amplify, with having these 3 different tiers of elasticity. There's 3 different layers that are really just going to cinch you in. The butt scrunch is the butt scrunch is the butt scrunch. I actually feel like this butt scrunch is a little bit more secure than the ones that they were making maybe 2 to 3 years ago. I felt like I could quite easily, as you do, reach down and give yourself a wedgie without the fear of this ripping. Again, I would say don't like try to rip it, but it felt a little bit more secure than those in the past. Maybe it's because I haven't washed this and dried this in like the highest heat ever yet. I'm definitely gonna stop. I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna stop doing that. But I think that these are very improved. I actually kind of like how down here, when this rides up a little bit, hits under my cheek, gives me a little bit more shape. I tend to pull them up just a tiny bit and not keep them at their full length, again, to just give you a ton of cheekage. And I do like this contouring that they have added in here compared to a non-contour Amplify. It's a great short. It's a great short. What else can I say about Amplify other than I fucking love Amplify? I will always love Amplify. So the Amplify colors for this launch are going to be Bloom, Blue Bonnet, Canary Yellow, and Rose. And I should also note that this short is a 5-inch inseam. I think that that is perfect. Perfect. I don't like when they are longer in this seamless material. For me personally, I don't have super long legs. I'm gonna hike them up anyway. And again, with the leggings, you're not going to have a hard time finding a good fit with this legging. It's usually long enough for our tall girlies to hit right there at the ankle. And for our short girlies, you might have like a little tiny bit of bunching at the ankle, but again, I just kind of readjust and I pull up on the thigh, I pull up on the calf, and I find the placing of everything, and then usually I can get it to fit nice and seamlessly without any kind of scrunching on the ankle when it comes to those leggings. Let's talk wrap short, because I recently got the core shorts and I really liked them. I liked the material on them, but I felt like when I was doing true to size with my extra small, I needed to size up. I don't ever feel like I really need to size up and Amplify. I just order extra small because it's so friggin' stretchy, but I want it to be compressive. With these ones, I did size up and I got a size small in the wrap short. I just got black. I wanted it to be a basic, and they were fantastic. They were fantastic. So if you are in between sizes with any of the wrap shorts, wrap leggings, anything like that, you need to size up and they are going to fit perfectly. Again, I'm a little bit bigger right now. I'm in a growing phase. I'm gaining weight, and so that is a part of it as well. But it's so much more comfortable with this material, and the seams with this, especially with this wrap here, it hits a little bit lower for me than other wrap things I've had. I could fully see my belly button. And with that, I want it to be high enough up on the hips that I'm not kind of like spilling over it, which I do a little bit in the leggings, which I did get an extra small in. And this is when I said earlier in the video that I got different sizes to compare things. I knew that right now I was probably going to be a little bit bigger with the leggings, and I should order a small in the wrap leggings to have them fit perfectly. But if I hike those leggings up, I just end up with the absolute worst camel toe ever. They also have a hidden butt scrunch, and I love that it's hidden. Like, you're going to get a 2 cheek definition here, but you're not going to see the visible butt scrunch, and you're not going to feel it as much, which I think a lot of people appreciate. When I size down, I'm in the extra small in the legging. I just feel everything a lot more when I'm pulling it up, whereas with the small and the short, I definitely don't feel that. I don't feel that at all. And this is actually a really good time to highlight maybe it's not because you can't actually see it on the black, but the new logo that's here on the back of the shorts. So the wrap legging is in the Tenacity fabric. Let me make sure that I am saying that correctly. They're in the Tenacity fabric. They have a 5-inch inseam, again, which I think is absolutely perfect for shorts. And they come in Aurora, black, blue bonnet, canary yellow, dark navy, and Malibu pink. So if you wanted to get this like beautiful, super bright green color, then definitely getting that in the wrap short as well as the Lina Bra for a matching set is gonna be really, really cute. I wish they had the interval bra in Aurora, but they don't. We'll see. I'll probably get that bra in a lot of colors. I got both the Velour zip hoodie and the Velour short in small, and I wanted them to be a little bit looser. I felt like the Velour short, if I did extra small, was going to show a lot of cheek. And I think I was pretty spot on with that. So I would personally say it's probably a good idea to size up in the Velour short, especially if you have hips. It's gonna stay up. Like they're not going to fall down. I'm wearing them right now. And I just, oh, it's so like, as a 90s kid, as someone who is turning 30 this year, this is just so reminiscent of my youth. I always wanted a Juicy Couture sweat set, and I never got one. So I feel like this is my opportunity to have one. I really like that the zipper has this cute little like ALPHALETE decal cutout, whatever on it, and they're just cozy. I mean, it's a cute little set. There's really, I think, not much to be said about it aside from like just want to feel like a cute little girly pop going to get coffee. This is a great fun set to have. Like, it's definitely high on my list of things, but when it comes to activewear and like investing in your activewear pieces, this is just gonna be the fun side thing that if you have a little extra cash that you wanna get cutesy with, go for it. But I'll tell you what my favorite pieces like really are from this launch. Number one, the interval bra. I think you probably got the gist there. But the interval bra, if you're in between sizes, size down. If not, true to size, I think it's going to be a killer bra for most people. Unique piece, love it. Number two, the baby tee. Surprisingly, I love the baby tee. I think it is such a moment right now. For a lot of people who are not wanting to show as much skin during the summer months in the gym, I think is a great option for you. And the fact that you can wear it beyond the gym, it serves two purposes. It's cute out in the wild and it's cute in the gym. Number three, if you love Amplify, get more Amplify. Just get more Amplify. If you are wearing Amplify religiously, if you are someone who is wearing Amplify most of the time that you are training, then getting new Amplify in blue bonnet or in bloom, in my opinion, is worth it. I mean, they're beautiful colors. I think you're gonna be able to wear them year round and they're gonna hit. I think bloom with a black top, anything Amplify bloom with a black top is going to be chef's kiss beautiful. And blue bonnet is just such a beautiful blue that a matching set with that, or a white top, or a canary yellow top. Oh, so good, so good. Amplify is always gonna hit. And then lastly, the wrap short, I loved it. I really did love it. Running around in it yesterday all morning long, just like literally running because I was getting things set up outside. It performed very well. It just felt like it flattered me. And I think for a wrap piece, because I don't usually tend to gravitate towards wrap leggings or wrap shorts, I think for a wrap piece, by sizing up in this piece with this fabric, with the Tenacity fabric, I think it is a great short. I think it really hits. I love the inseam. I love everything about it. So can't say as much for the wrap legging yet, but I do think that the wrap short is on my list of things that I would say, you know what, do it because you're probably going to wear it a lot. That's the haul, that's the review. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm going to try to answer them as quickly as possible to help you be super informed for the launch. The launch is May 17th, and I will have a story countdown posted on my Instagram, so make sure you go there. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting me in all of this. My dream has really always been to be an ALPHALETE athlete, and being an affiliate for the second time around and really having this chance to grow this company, it means so much to me. So when you use my code, not only does it support me, but it shows the brand that you want me to keep doing this and that I am an asset to their team. So use code MONARCH at checkout. You do get 10% off with that code, and I will see you next week.